So it happened. This has never happened to me before. I have actually lost my passport. And I have no idea where it's at. I've looked through all of my bags. I've taken everything out of my bags. I've looked up photos of the day that I was traveling to see if it was in the jacket I was wearing or I was carrying a purse and it's not in there. And I was really like, I didn't need this to happen. I didn't need to boost my passport and add it to so many other things that are going on right now. But I just can't think of where else it would be. Like, I seriously have no clue where it would have been. I know I was like completely distraught the day that I left and was in the airport. So it could be anywhere. I took an Uber. I got lost in the airport. It could have fallen out somewhere. Thankfully, I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. This happens. I know it happens to people. That's why I turned the camera on, because I thought if it's happening to me and I'm in another country, people are probably curious what I have to do, because I'm curious what I have to do to figure this out. I can't call the Uber driver and see if it's there. Maybe the airport has a lost and found I can call. But like, if you lose your passport or if you find a passport, what do you do with it? Like, is there a thing that you do with it? I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed that this has happened and now I have to spend time doing this when I have so many other things that I need to figure out and spend time on. It's just another thing. Dang it. It's Friday, so I can't do anything today. I have to wait till next week. Maybe it'll show up in the meantime. Doubtful. Because I've looked through everything. I don't know where else I can look, really. I've gone through everything like twice. Kind of not thoroughly. Like, I've just kind of looked through my bags, gone through all the pockets and stuff. But before I end up going to the embassy and saying my passport is lost, I think it's best that I go through everything like with a fine-tooth comb and yeah, look through all of it. See if I can find my passport. All my plans for the day are changed because I lost my passport and I don't know where it's at. So for the third time, I'm gonna get all my bags and just like really just go through it.
This is a hibiscus tree, and little fibers in here kind of feel like a toothbrush. They definitely make your teeth feel clean, but it's better than nothing. So when you're not eating anything and you're barely drinking anything, your mouth tastes pretty gross.
This is the backpack I thought maybe it was in. I have these pockets down here, and when I'm traveling, I like to keep my phone and my passport in this pocket, and it's not in here. Yeah. I checked these pockets so many times because it is the #1 place that I thought that it would have been. It's not there. And I just emptied out this whole backpack, and it's not here either. So on to the next bag after I pack this one back up. I feel like I have a memory of putting it in this, but it's not in here. But these pockets do not have zippers, so I probably wouldn't have put them in these pockets. There's a hidden pocket on the inside of this jacket, right here, but it's empty. No passport. And there's no hole in it, so my passport wouldn't have fallen inside. I've gone on the airport website for here in Paris, and I'm trying to look for a phone number to see who I can call for a lost and found. It says 35,000 items are found each year by airports that are lost. It says 300 items are collected every day. Well, hopefully my passport was one of those things. If you do not claim your lost item within 15 days, your items will automatically be transferred to the main lost and found service in Paris. The main lost and found service in Paris stores items estimated to be worth less than $100 or 100 euros for 3 months. They store items that are equal or more than 100 euro for a year. That's interesting. They do have a phone number. Okay, we'll see.
Mobile, bonjour. Le numéro que vous avez composé n'est pas attribué. Veuillez vérifier le numéro et recommencer.
I hope it has it
Welcome
in
to
English.
Free Mobile. The number you have dialed is no longer in use. Please check the number and try again.
Mother. No. What? That is the only phone number on here. Okay, good news. I found a website, or same website, but I was on the wrong airport. So now I found the right airport that I flew into, Orly. And if you can see in here, right here it says passports, right? Passports and identity cards. So that is good news. Okay, I found another phone number. Hopefully this works. Let's see.
Bonjour et bienvenue chez Aéroports de Paris. Ce numéro n'est pas accessible pour des appels depuis la France. Pour joindre le service d'information d'Aéroports de Paris depuis la France, veuillez raccrocher et composer le 3950 ou le 08 92 36 39 50.
I don't understand.
Aéroports de Paris vous remercie de votre
I
appel.
have no
Au
idea
revoir.
what she's saying. But she hung up on me. If you have lost an object inside Orly Airport, you must first complete the loss form online. Lost and found service at the airport will, in charge will get back to you as soon as possible. It's 11 o'clock on a Sunday night. I tomorrow plan to go to the embassy / consulate to try and apply for a long-term passport. Hopefully they don't give me an emergency one that's only good for 3 months. I definitely need a longer term one to be able to go to Spain, which is my plan next. So fingers crossed I have everything I need. I have my birth certificate with me, which is great. That's good news. I also have a printer in this apartment, so that's also great news because I don't have to go anywhere to get things printed. I have to have a copy of literally my ID, my birth certificate, I think. So everything on the paperwork says birth certificate and a form of ID. So I'm printing currently my picture of my passport that I'm now missing, as well as all the other documents that I need. And I have to fill out 2 different forms. One form for my passport, the other form because I lost my passport. So I'm really hoping I'm prepared by the time I get there tomorrow. It opens, I think, 8 or 9 a.m. and I have to find somewhere to get passport photos that early in the morning. I guess there are usually photo booths inside the metros. That's what I hear from people, which is so interesting, but a really good thing for me because metros are open, like the areas where the photo booth would be are open. So I will be able to go that early in the morning and get my passport photo done. So hopefully it's as easy as it sounds and as easy as I'm making it sound. Please. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Monday morning and I am now, it's 8 a.m, bright and early, make sure this is focused, headed to the metro station to get passport photos. So hopefully it's as easy as it seems. I think that's the theme of this video. It is literally right down the stairs into the metro, but as you can see there's little feet in there. So I have to wait. Oh, it smells like pee in here. Blech. Alright. Look. Passport photo. Okay, let me figure this out. My eyes. Yeah, I feel like that's it.
Please look straight ahead. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Select this photo. Take another one.
Terrifying. Oh shoot. Usually I like to take smiling photos. This is gonna have to work. It just so happened that the place I took my photos was right next to the exact line I needed to get to the embassy. So I hopped on it and a few minutes later I am just underneath it. So loud. Okay, wish me luck. I am about to go into the area with all the embassies and apply to get my passport that has been lost. So I will let you know at the very end how it all goes. Yeah, it should be fun. It's fine. It's gonna be totally fun. I'm gonna get a passport, a 10-year one. All right, I've made it out of the embassy. Seriously, after all the years of travel, this is the first time I've ever lost my passport in over 70 countries, and the first time I've ever been to an overseas embassy. It worked like clockwork. It was great. When I arrived, there was a big line, and I thought maybe it would take a super long time, but it didn't. They were super efficient. Just a few security checks to get inside, and then you get a little ticket with a number, and you wait for it. They also had the applications for the things that you needed, all the paperwork set out really nicely, very easy. If you lost your passport, if you need to renew your passport, they had all the information there, although ahead of time you can print it out online and fill it out online, which is exactly what I had done, so I didn't have to worry about that. They also had the photo booth in the embassy, 2 of them, so you could get your photos done there, as well as photocopier, which is super handy instead of running around the city trying to find a place to get your stuff photocopied. I didn't end up needing my birth certificate. All I really needed was a form of ID with my picture on it. Now there are 2 different types of passports because I've lost my passport that I could have gotten. There's the emergency passport, which is good for a year, they said, and you can get it right away the same day. But if you're leaving France and coming back into France, the French government, it doesn't have the same security clearance, so they won't allow you back in the country. They do not accept the emergency passports. So in my situation, I was hoping to go to Spain for a conference, come back here to France, but with that passport, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I have to wait 2 weeks for them to send all my information to the US, get the passport with all the security, a 10-year passport from the US, sent back here to Paris, and then I'll pick it up hopefully in 2 weeks or less from the embassy that I was just at. So I'll pretty much go through a similar process, although my passport will be finished and I'll just pick it up, which is super simple and easy. Thankfully, everything went as planned, and I did a little bit of research and I was able to go through with it. I was so surprised at how many people were there. People are getting visas, people are getting passports, emergency passports. There were like at least 6 people who had applied for the emergency passport in front of me, and they had them finished and ready to go by the time I was leaving. So it was a very, very quick process for those who need that emergency passport. But I'm thankfully getting a 10-year passport instead of just a 1-year passport. So it helps that I'm not leaving really quickly. Otherwise I'd have to get that year passport and just call it a day. But yeah, I have that on the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think the number one thing to do when you lose your passport is to just try to stay calm and try to do everything you can to make the process as simple as possible for you, because it is stressful. It's just inherently stressful to lose things. So also just try not to lose it so you don't have to go through that hassle. But my passport's on the way, everything's taken care of, I'm okay. Thank you so much to all of you who have sent me messages in the last video. You are all so kind. I felt so supported and loved, and I truly, like, yeah, I know good things are to come, and so I need that 10-year passport so that I can do those good things. Alright, have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a comment below. Definitely be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!